The Battery Tender Junior. This thing is going to revive the battery in my Honda S2000, which is constantly needing a jump start every time I go anywhere. So that battery, I know it's on its last leg, but this will save it and give me at least a few years more on that battery. And I've had this battery for, I think, 7 years now. I don't really remember. Let's see how old this battery is. All right, let's prop up the hood right here. Boom. All right, let's take a look at our battery. This battery was purchased 12/16. This battery should have a little bit more life left to it. If we didn't have the Battery Tender Junior, we would just replace the battery. That would be an okay solution. But the fact is, I don't drive this car all the time. If you don't drive the car at least once a week, it's really important to have a battery tender because this will keep your battery charged, and that way the battery stays healthy. If you let the battery drain, number one, you're gonna lose all your data and your radio station, all that. But worse is that it's damaging for the battery. You shouldn't have the battery drain. It should be maintained. So this is gonna maintain it. And there's two ways to actually install this. So you can either go ahead and every time you use it, you can just go ahead and put the alligator clips right onto the battery, or you can use the Allen wrench to open up these clips right here, and then you see you have the rings. So the rings will actually connect right onto that thing right there. So that would be the black ring right there, and for the red one, you will attach the red ring right onto the red terminal right there. So you can do that, or in our case, we're just gonna go ahead and use the alligator clip. And we're gonna close the hood. So I wanna make sure I put the alligator clip in a way that I can close the hood. It's a negative right there. And here's a positive. We're gonna go ahead and put this one right here. Again, so I can close the hood. I wanna be able to close the hood, so maybe I can attach it like right here, right? So I'm gonna be able to close the hood, hopefully. Yeah, so that's how you connect the alligator clip. And also there's a nice fuse to it, and it'll protect the circuit. Yeah, 7.5 amp fuse right here. So if you open it up right there, you can see it's a 7.5 amp car fuse. So make sure that this fuse is good. I've never had a problem with the fuse, but it's nice to know that in case you do anything wrong with it, the fuse will protect you from short circuiting. So we can leave a clip right there. And you notice right here, these clips terminate at this. Another option is to get an extension. So if you have an extension cable, you can run the extension all the way down out of the front of the hood and then into our garage. If you actually look at our Acura NSX, we have the extension for this one right here. This one right here goes to the battery, which is way in there. So this one is the extended one. For our S2000, we'll install the permanent one later, but right now, I just need to revive my battery. So this is the Battery Tender Junior. It has 750 milliamp output. So that is a little bit on the slow side, but at the same time, I prefer slow. The reason for that is because the slower you charge it, the better it is for the battery. That's why people always say you don't need to fast charge. You know, like those new cell phones, when you fast charge, they get hot, and that's bad for the battery. So I wanna charge this battery slow. Like I mentioned, I don't drive this car all the time, so it's good to have it conditioned and maintained. And you know, once a week I drive it, it'll be ready to go. So this one is a good maintainer. 750 milliamp is perfect. This connection right here, we can go ahead and connect it to our battery tender right here. Boom, right here. And then this battery tender has a very long wire. So it has a good amount of wire right here. Might be a little bit short for what our needs is. So see how it's a little bit short? It's not gonna reach our plug over there. All right, so here's our extension cable. We're gonna go ahead and plug this thing in, and you have a light right there. The red light means it's charging. It needs to charge because our battery is very unhealthy. So we're just gonna let this charge overnight. And that's how you use the battery charger and maintainer. I would say for 750 milliamp, and because my battery is really, really bad, I literally cannot start the car without a jump start right now. I'll probably let this sit for at least a day, maybe even a couple days because I don't drive anyway, and that should take care of it. This will give more life to the battery, and even if you have a healthy battery, this will maintain your battery so it stays healthy for a lot longer. Battery Tender Junior right here. Super easy. It's just one plug like this. You plug it into the wall. Yeah, normally you plug this right into the wall. Boom, like that, and you're good to go. Battery Tender Junior right there.